So grab a block and then sit on the block with your, sit kneeling on the block. So the block is underneath your bum, you're kneeling. Keep the strap close by. Hands on your thighs. Drop your shoulders down. Tuck your chin in slightly and maybe close your eyes just for a few breaths. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth side out. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and side out. Now seal your lips softly and start breathing in and out through your nose. Cultivating those mindful long inhales and long exhales. Breathing in, knowing you're breathing in. Breathing out, knowing you're breathing out. Staying connected with your breath throughout the practice, maybe setting an intention for your practice to do just that. Take about 3 more breaths here. And gently open your eyes if you have them closed. On your next inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Palms touch, reach your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, palms come to the heart center. One more time like that. Inhale, sweep your arms straight, elbows all the way up to the sky. Gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Last time, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up this time. Grab a hold of your left elbow with your right hand, left wrist with your right hand, and lean over to the right. Leaning over laterally so you're not rounding your back. Leaning over just as much as you can if you're still pretty tight from waking up. Breathe into the space that you find in the left side of your body. Inhale, slowly come back up. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand and lean over to the left. Leaning over laterally again, breathing into all that space on the right side of your body. Slowly come back up and release your hands down. Vaishu, grab a hold of your scarf or strap if you have it. Inhale one more time, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, this time right hand goes over to the left knee. Left hand comes around to wrap around your right thigh. Gaze over to your left. Leave your right hand on your left knee. Come back to the center, face the center. Cross your left arm over your right arm and then grab opposite shoulders. We're going to take a few cat-cows here. Inhale as you puff your heart open, arching your back and gazing up, sitting on your block. Exhale, your sit bones go back, planting on the block. Tuck your chin in, round your back, press your back to the back wall. Inhale, arch your back, coming to the front of your sit bones as you gaze up, arching your back. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest. Belly button to spine, spine to the back wall. One more time, like the seated cat cow. Seated cow with your inhale, arching your back. Seated cat with your exhale, rounding your back. And release. Other side now. On your next inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, left fingers to your right knee. Right hand wraps around to grab a hold of your left thigh. Gaze over to your right. Think of all the movements that you can make with your spine. You can elongate your spine to crown to from your crown to your tail. You can move it laterally. You can twist it around. So you're trying to get all those movements in first thing in the morning. Leave your left hand where it is. Come back to the center. Go ahead and cross your right arm over your left arm and then grab opposite shoulders. 3 more rounds of cat cow. Inhale as you arch your back, gaze up, coming to the front of your sit bones. Exhale as you round your back, go back onto your sit bones, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, seated cow, gaze up, arch your back, exaggerating the movement, maybe getting deeper. Exhale as you round your back, seated cat. Last round, inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. And go ahead and release. Lean forward, remove the strap from underneath you, and come on to all fours, tabletop. So this is where we are going to try and elongate our spine from crown to tail. So spread your fingers wide, press the mat away, suck in your belly button. Already you should feel the spine elongating from the top of your head to your tailbone. We're going to take a bird dog now. So go ahead and kick your right leg back, long and strong behind you. Keep pressing evenly through both palms. And if you have your balance today, then go ahead and reach your left arm out. Again, feel that elongation of the spine. Focus on your spine today. From the crown of your head to your tail. Stay here, breathe for 3. For 2. Last breath here. And release. Other side, setting up a strong tabletop. Go ahead and kick your left leg back, long and strong behind you. Press evenly through both hands. And then if you took that variation with the arm out on the other side, go ahead and reach your right arm out this time. Thinking of the length from your right thumb to your left heel, as well as from your crown to your tail. 2 more. Last breath. And release. Puppy pose. Leave your hips right over your knees. You're simply going to walk your hands forward. Walk, walk, walk. You can have a block if you want, or underneath your forehead, or simply melt your forehead and your chest down to the mat. Anahatasana, heart opening pose. If you are feeling flexible today, then you can bring your chin down. If not, bring your forehead down to your mat. Breathe here. Keep your hips over your knees. Feel all that space around your armpits, around your chest. Reach those fingers actively. Maybe your elbows even come off a little bit. Slowly lift up. If you have a block underneath your forehead, remove that. We're going to take a spinal twist. So go ahead and reach your right arm underneath your left armpit. Drop your shoulder down, right shoulder down and right cheek down for your twist. Thread the needle twist. And slowly come back up. Reach your right arm out. Thread the needle with your left arm. So left arm underneath your right armpit. Drop your left ear and left cheek to the mat. Left shoulder to the mat. Breathe into your twist. And slowly come back up. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your toes. Send your hips all the way back to your heels and lift up, downward facing dog. Keeping a bend in your knees if you need to. Start taking your dog for a walk, pedaling your legs out. Bending one knee, pressing the other knee down. Other heel down, sorry. Have my anatomy all confused this morning. And then find stillness in your dog. You can still keep a bend in your knees. In fact, let's all bend our knees a lot. Lift your heels up high off the mat, bringing your chest to rest on your thighs. Keep pushing the mat away to elongate your spine. Exhale, release your heels down to the mat. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Push the mat away, bring your chest closer to your thighs. Exhale, lift your sit bones up, drop your heels down. Last time like this, bend your knees a lot. Push the mat away to rest your chest onto your belly, onto your thighs. Exhale, go ahead and lift your sit bones up and drop your heels down. Take one more breath here, deep inhale. And exhale it out. Look up towards your hand and slowly walk between your hands. Grab your strap and come all the way up to standing. You're going to keep your strap like maybe a lot wider than your shoulders to start with. And then if you have the flexibility, you want to maybe allow less slack in your strap. But to start off, just like allowing a lot of slack because we don't want to, we want to keep the strap taut all the time. So you're just going to do shoulder flossing to start with, and then we'll try to do a Surya Namaskara half sun salutation with the strap. Inhale, go ahead and lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, drop your arms behind you, straight elbows, no slack in the strap. If you need to adjust the length, next time we come around, do that. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back out to the front. Adjust the length of the strap. If it's too easy, you want to make the strap shorter. If it's too hard, maybe allow a little bit more slack. Inhale, take your strap all the way up. Exhale, strap behind you. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind. Inhale, up. Exhale, front. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind. Inhale, up. Exhale, front. Last time. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind. Inhale, up. Listen, hold it here. Exhale it here. We're going to do half folds from here. Inhale, reach the strap up. Exhale, bend your knees if you want to. Straight spine, lean forward halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold forward halfway, straight spine, reaching the crown forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, half fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, half fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, half fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, drop the strap behind you. We're going to take a full fold now, and from there, go into half folds, okay? Inhale, open your heart, send the strap out behind you. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, strap reaches out behind you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the strap behind you, reach the crown of the head forward, arms behind. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale it here. Now I want you to maybe reduce the slack in your strap a little bit so that you can feel it in your shoulders. So we're going to do the same movement, but with less slack in our strap. So maybe bring it a little bit wider than your hips. I had it quite a bit wider, but I'm going to reduce the slack so that I can feel it a little bit more in my shoulders and my triceps as I reach back. So inhale, open your heart, reach your strap out behind you. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it forward. I know there's a lot less slack in the strap. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the strap out behind you, up and off your bum, reach the tail behind you, reach the crown forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, reach the strap behind you, crown forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale it here. Release the strap. One more time, you're going to do side bends. I'm going to turn and face you guys. So taking a little bit more slack in your strap. Inhale, reach your strap all the way up. Exhale, pull it over to the right side. Maybe your biceps come behind your ears. Inhale, back up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. We are doing all this so that we can go into dolphin pose. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. And this time we're going to do some triceps again. So go ahead and drop the strap behind you with your left hand. You're going to reach around and grab the strap with your right hand. Bend your elbow, reach the strap with your right hand. You're just simply going to straighten the strap and bend one arm and straighten the other arm at a time. So inhale, pull the strap up with your left hand. Exhale, bend your left elbow and pull the strap down with your right hand. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time here. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Gomukhasana arms. Inhale, release. Other side, drop the strap down. This time with your right hand behind you. And grab the strap with your left hand, reaching around behind you. Ooh, where's my strap? Okay. Okay. You're going to bend one arm, release the other arm, and then bend the other arm, release, keep alternating. So inhale, pull the strap up with your right hand. Exhale, bend your right elbow, pull the strap down with your left hand. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And release the strap. Let's see if we can take Gomukhasana arms now. So go ahead. I'm going to kneel just so you guys can see. Reach your left hand up. Drop your left fingers between your shoulder blades. Reach around. See if you can grab a hold of your left fingers with your right fingers. Don't arch your back or round your back. Staying here. Stay for 3. For 2, if you can't grab your fingers, grab your shirt. Last deep inhale. And let it out. Release. Other side. Reach your right fingers up. Drop them behind between your shoulder blades. Reach around with your left fingers. So if you can grab your right fingers with your left fingers. Stay here for 3. for 2. Take a last deep inhale here. Exhale it out and release. Let's do a couple of rounds of Surya Namaskaras and then we'll do eagle pose and dolphin pose today. So plant your feet right underneath your hips. Drop your tail down, suck your belly button in, standing up tall, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it down. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward, maybe hands on your shins or fingertips on the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cactus arms, baby back bend, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it down. Allow your head and neck to go. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, suck in your belly button. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, cactus arms, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it down, taking it one step further this time. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, high plank, hold it in the high plank. One more time here, you want to push the mat away. Think about reaching forward with the crown of your head, reaching back with your tail. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, half chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows by your side as you come all the way down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet down. Press your toes down into the mat. Big toe down into the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Again, squeezing your elbows by your side, lifting up as high as you want. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Look over your left shoulder. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, press up into a tabletop, tuck your toes. Exhale, send your hips all the way back, elongate your spine, active arms, and then lift your sit bones up, downward facing dog. See how much length you can create if you elongate your spine first, and then lift up. Keep a bend in your knees if you're still tight this morning. Inverted V, full body stretch here. Breathe into it, keep pressing the mat away, keep pushing your heels down towards the mat. They may or may not touch. Doesn't matter. Stay here, breathe. On your next inhale, look up to the front and with straight legs, slowly inchworm it all the way up to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, sweep all the way up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to heart center and down by your side. One more round like that. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, baby back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, high plank, hold it here, breathe, strong plank pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full or half chaturanga, come all the way down to your bellies on your next exhale. Inhale, cobra pose, reach your heart forward, squeeze your elbows and shoulders away from yours. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, up, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, forehead to mat. Dancing cobra. Inhale, up to a tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips straight up, downward facing dog for 3. Find stillness now for 2. Last deep inhale. Exhale it out. Look up to the front with straight legs. See if you can walk all the way in between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Going to come down for our seated stretches and the dolphin pose. So coming into dolphin today from a forearm plank, but you can always come into dolphin from a downward facing dog as well. So feet as wide as the mat, toes point out. We're going to start with a squat. Reach your arms forward, send your hips back, squat down. Start at the top of the mat. Squat down, hold it here, breathe for 5, 4, keep pressing down, resisting the earth. 3, 2, 1, squat down, lower, keep pushing the mat away, keep squeezing your bum for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit all the way down, sitting on a block if you need to, for Malasana, yogi squat, elbows land inside your thighs, maybe sway it out a little bit, loosening your hips here. Reach your left arm out, planting your fingers outside your mat. Right arm diagonally across, open twist. Change sides, right fingers plant diagonally across your mat. Left fingers up, open twist. And release, sitting down now. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Sit up tall. We forgot eagle pose, that's okay. If we have time, we'll get it in. Soles of the feet together, butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. The closer you bring the heels towards your groin, the deeper the stretch. If it's hard for you to sit up tall here, use a blanket underneath your sit bones. Take one more inhale. Exhale, start leaning forward with a straight spine. One more inhale here. Exhale, round your forehead to your toes. And slowly come up, cross your ankles, roll forward, send your legs back and come all the way down onto your bellies. Trying to come into our, giving me a 10-minute warning, but I think we should be done even if we don't get eagle in. But we could get eagle in since we have warmed up our shoulders. So come onto your bellies, elbows right underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, forearms are parallel to each other. Reach your legs back a lot and then tuck your toes in and lift your hips up. Again, that elongation from the top of your head to your tail. Squeeze your belly button in. Keep pushing the elbows down into the mat so that you have a slight rounding in your back. Hold it here in dolphin plank. Lift your hips up, dolphin plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Release the tops of the feet down, wiggle your hips out. Down to dolphin plank. Tuck your toes in, lift your hips straight up, hold it here, breathe, reach the crown of the head forward, keep a neutral neck for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Tops of the feet down. Wiggle your hips out. Round 3, this time we're going to walk our feet in, spiking our hips up to come into dolphin pose. So tuck your toes in, lift your hips up, and then start spiking your hips up as you start walking your feet in towards your elbows. Keep pushing the mat away with your elbows. Don't slump into your shoulders, and maybe gaze between your forearms or drop your head to gaze between your knees. Either way is okay. This is basically a downward facing dog, but you're doing it on your elbows. Stay here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming into child's pose. Take your knees wide as you want. Walk your hands forward and release. Allowing your back to soften here, allowing your shoulders to soften. And slowly come up. Swing your legs forward. Grab the backs of your legs. We'll get eagle pose next time and come all the way down onto your mat. Bring your knees in with you. Give them a tight squeeze and rock from side to side. We'll try dolphin again next time. It may seem a bit much at first, but you just want to keep pressing down with your elbows so that you don't dump too much weight into your shoulders. And then release your feet down for bridge rolls. Setubandha Sarvangasana. Raising the backs of your heels with your longest finger. Inhale, press your hips straight up, shoot your tail forward, your weight shifts to your shoulders. Exhale, roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tailbone comes down last. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, squeeze it down. Inhale, press it down, up, hold it this time for 3. 2 breaths. Last deep inhale here. Exhale, release. Bring your knees into your chest. One more time, rock from side to side. Happy baby pose. Take your knees wide, wider than your shoulders. And then lift your legs up so that the soles of the feet are parallel to the mat. You can grab a hold of the backs of your thighs or reach around to grab a hold of your pinky fingers, reaching through the inside. Keep pushing the knees down towards the outside of your armpit. At the same time, reaching the soles of the feet up. Stay here or make it a happy baby and rock from side to side. In bridge pose, we are contracting our hamstrings as we lift up. We are squeezing our glutes and hamstrings. In happy baby pose, we are trying to stretch out our glutes and hamstrings. That's why we kind of alternate the two. Anytime you stretch something, after contracting it, compressing it, it feels a lot better. And then slowly release your feet down. Bring your right ankle on top of your left ankle, right knee on top of your left knee, crossing your legs like a lady sitting in a chair. Drop both knees to the left and turn your gaze to the right. Supine twist. Come back up. Let's change sides. Left knee on top of your right knee. Cross your knees, cross your legs, drop both knees to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. You might get cut off, so I'm going to let you take your own version of Shavasana. Since we are just starting the day, or most of us, maybe stretching out your hip flexors because you're going to be sitting at your desk all day after this. So placing a block underneath your sacrum and simply releasing your legs out on the mat. Come back to the center. Grab that block if you want to do supported bridge. Place the block underneath your sacrum. Take your legs wide. Release them down, allowing your ankles to flop open. This time today, I want you to take your arms overhead. We've done a lot of shoulder stretching and then dolphin pose as well. So just taking your arms overhead and opening your palms so that your shoulders can relax a bit as well. Stay here in Shavasana, this version of Shavasana, as long as you want. Before you start your day, thank you for joining me today. If we have time, we can say an Om together. I'm going to set my timer, but I have a feeling we might get cut off. Allowing your body to relax here and letting go of your controlled breathing. You can take the block at any height, maybe taking it a little bit higher to allow your hip flexors to release even more. You might feel like a slight stretch in your low back. So as long as it's not a pinch or a pain, it's okay. It's okay to allow your low back to feel that stretch and relax into it.